Hey guys, it's Miss Stevens. Today we're going to be reading a story called The Yard Sale. Again, it's found in our reader Grace. So raise your hand if you've ever been to a yard sale or you know what I'm talking about when I say yard sale. A yard sale is an event where someone sells used things in front of their home. It's called a yard sale because it's sometimes held on a patch of grass or yard in front of someone's home. In some places, this can also be called a garage sale. I've also heard it called a carport sale, so you might have heard it called those things. So let's go over the sounds that you're going to hear today and the way we spell those sounds. You're going to see these in our reader today. First is the N sound, spelled K-N. Now you guys should already know this because we've done this several times. So let's see if you can read these words by yourself. This word is knapsack. If you said knapsack, kiss your brain. Nice job. This word is knives. Very good. We also have the S sound, spelled C-E. Price, choice, very good. We also have that oi, O-I. O-I works as a team to make the sound oi. So this word is choice. Okay, we have the A sound that's spelled A consonant E. The A sound spells A consonant E. Sale, very good. Games, nice job. Now let's look at the vocabulary words that you're going to see today in our story. The first word is a word that we've already talked about, and that word is yard sale. A yard sale is an event where someone sells things on the lawn outside of their home. So here's an example. I bought a pair of skates at the neighbor's yard sale. So at a yard sale, you might sell things that you've used already, but that you don't want anymore. The next word is coil. A coil is material that is wound into a circle. My grandfather asked me to put the coil of wire in the toolbox. The next word is bin. A bin is a container that holds things. The art teacher asked us to put the smocks in the red bin. The next word is selfish. Selfish means you are not thinking of others. We are teaching my little brother that it is not nice to be selfish. The last vocabulary word is thrilled. Thrilled means very excited and happy. For example, the class is thrilled that we are going on a field trip. So if you're thrilled, you're very excited. Show me what you look like when you're thrilled. Awesome job. And then we have a saying or a phrase, and that is 2 for the price of 1. This is an expression that means if you pay full price for an item, you get another one for free. So here's an example. We bought 2 books for the price of 1. Okay, so now we're going to read our story, and like I said, it's in our new reader, Grace. Well, it's not new anymore. We've been reading from it, right? So the first thing we're going to do is go to our reader, and we're going to turn to the table of contents. I look in the table of contents to see what page of the story is located on. Who remembers what the name of today's story is? That's right, the yard sale. So I go to my table of contents and I look down for the yard sale, and I see that it's found on page 22. So I'm going to go ahead and turn to page 22 in my reader. The yard sale. Okay, so read along with me if you can. Let's get started. Grace went to a yard sale. There were lots of things for sale at the yard sale. There were books and games and shells. There was a long coil of rope, a knapsack, and a lamp. There was a rack of pants and dresses. There was a bin filled with forks, spoons, and knives for the kitchen. So, I see a lot of things at this yard sale that were probably used by whoever's given this yard sale, right? Let's keep reading. Grace spent some time looking at the books. She found one that she liked and one that was perfect for Jill. You remember that Jill is Grace's sister. So here we are. There was just one problem. I wonder what the problem is going to be. Can you take a guess at what problem that Grace might have? Let's see if you're right. Those were all good guesses. She did not have enough cash she needed to get her book and the one for Jill. She would have to make a choice. There's that word, choice. So Grace has to make a choice. Is she going to get the book that she likes, or is she going to get the book that she thinks her sister Jill would like? What do you think she's going to do? Think about the kind of person that we know Grace to be, especially from reading the story Ants. We learned a lot about Grace. What do you think she's going to do? Let's see if you're right. Grace saw that she would have to get just one of the books. But which one should she get? Which one do you think she should get? Okay. She looked at her book. Then she looked at the book for Jill. In the end, she dropped her book back in the box. So she decided not to get her book. That means that she got the book for Jill, right? So what kind of person do we know Grace to be now? Yes, very generous and thoughtful. She thinks of others before herself. Next page. Grace went to see the man who was giving the yard sale. She said, "I would like to get this book." Now, here I see those marks again. What do we call those types of marks? That's right, they're called quotation marks, and they tell me that someone is what? Someone is speaking. Very good. Someone is speaking, and that someone is Grace. Let's keep reading. I see quotation marks again. "Did I see you looking at 2 books?" said the man. I wonder why he's asking her that question. "Did I see you looking at 2 books?" he asked. "Yes," said Grace, "but I can't get 2 with the cash I have. So I would like to just get this one for my sister." "Well," said the man, "you are in luck. We are having a sale for sisters who are not selfish." Grace is not selfish. She's the opposite of selfish, right? We said Grace was generous and kind and thoughtful and caring. She thinks about others before herself. And selfish means that you don't think of others. That sort of sister gets 2 books for the price of 1. So there's that saying. That means that she's going to get 2 books for the price of 1 book. So, Run back and grab that book that you liked. Grace was thrilled. So that means she was what? She was very excited. She ran back and got the book. All right. So I think I forgot to show you the picture here. Let me go ahead and show you. This is the picture of Grace at the yard sale, looking at books. So that's kind of what a yard sale looks like. And then here is her purchasing her books from the man. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some questions. The first question says, what is for sale at the yard sale? So think back in the story. What were some things that were for sale at the yard sale? And I'm also gonna go back in the story with you, but I want to see if you guys can think of anything. Very good. I'm hearing books. I'm hearing pants. You guys are remembering some things without even having to look. But if you do go back and look back in the first paragraph, it tells you all sorts of things. I heard somebody say forks, spoons, and knives. Absolutely. You can see that here. There was a bin filled with forks, spoons, and knives. So all the things were books, games, shells. Remember she said shells right here in the story? That was there. A long coil of rope. That was there. Knapsack. That was at the yard sale. We can also use the pictures to see what types of things were for sale. I see a lamp and I see a dress. Okay? So, why can't Grace buy both books? You're right, she doesn't have enough money. So it's in the text right here too, guys. It says there was just one problem. She did not have the cash she needed to get her book and the one for Jill. So we can always use our text to find the answers to questions, right? Next question. Which book does Grace choose to get? That's right. Grace is not selfish and she's very thoughtful. So she decides, here in the story, in the end, she dropped her book back in the box. So she decided to get the book for Jill, right? So what does the man having the yard sale say to Grace? That's right, I'm hearing a lot of people use that phrase, 2 for the price of 1. He tells her that since she's not selfish, he's going to give her both books for the price of 1. And we can go back and look in the text. And it says, you are in luck. We are having a sale for sisters who are not selfish. That sort of sister gets 2 books for the price of 1. So he tells Grace that she can get both books. So, what does this tell you about the type of person that Grace is? And we just talked about this. Is Grace selfish? No, I wouldn't call Grace selfish. What kind of things would you call her? Yes, I'm hearing nice, thoughtful, caring. She's the type of person that thinks about other people. And I hope that you'll be that kind of person too. Alright guys, well that's all I have for today. And I hope to see you soon. I hope you keep watching. Bye.